Hello, my name is Elena. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to focus a little more on restoring your posture, restoring your healthy back, which is kind of what we've been doing all along. We're just going to take it a little more to the next level. So today I'd like you to have a couple of blocks handy. If you don't have yoga blocks, then have a couple of firm cushions or rolled up towels. So come to lay on your mat in constructive rest. Then bring the soles of the feet to the mat with the knees bent, palms facing up. Relax into the ground beneath you. Notice where the body connects to the ground beneath you. Notice how you're coming into your practice today. Connect with the breath. Lift one knee in towards the chest and then the other. Take a moment to hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side, massaging the back. Then extend the left leg out long and hug the right knee into the chest. Notice any areas of tension or release. Hug the left leg back in and extend the right leg out long. And then release that left leg down and take a hold of both of your blocks. One block is going to go between the thighs, above the knees, so we don't want the pressure on the knees, and the legs will be extended out long. So come to lay on your mat. Extend the legs out long with the block between the thighs. Take the other block, palms holding the block, palms facing inward, and reach those arms overhead. Notice what's going on here in the low back, in the ribs. Notice if the back is arching, if the ribs are coming up. If you have to put something else to rest the hands on above the head, feel free to do that. Flex the feet and press the heels away from you. So this is about working on your alignment. So adjust your position where you need to see if you can find that neutral alignment. Press the feet as if you're pushing them into a wall, or as if you're standing. Squeeze the legs together to hold that block. Squeeze the palms to hold the block overhead. Take a few breaths here. Notice if the shoulders are scrunching up to the ears. See if you can relax them away. If you have to take the arms down, feel free to take them into cactus arms. Bend the elbows 90 degrees. Always do what feels most comfortable and right for you in your body. Release the feet and just relax everything for a moment. That's a lot of work right there just to engage the muscles holding these blocks in place. Bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Take your block, You're going to use the block on its lowest setting. Okay, if you don't have a block, feel free to use your cushions or rolled up towels. And I'm just going to sit up here for a moment to show you. We're going to go into a supported bridge pose. So the spine, as you probably know, goes down into the sacrum. This is all still part of the spine, but there's bones that come together into a triangular shape, and then there's your tailbone. So you want to put the block on the sacrum. You don't want to put it on the low back, on the part of the spine. You want to put it where it's more solid. So the low part of your back will fit, the low part of your block will fit on your sacrum. So come to lay on your back. Bring the feet hip distance apart and parallel. Bring them close to your butt. And then just press into the mat with the feet to lift the hips and slide the block underneath the back, underneath the sacrum. Press, or rather lengthen the spine away from the sacrum. Keep the feet bent. Notice if the legs are splaying open. See if you can bring them back in line with the center of the hip, with the center of the knee, with the center of the foot. Open the palms up to the sky alongside the body, and just try to relax into this support of your block or your firm cushion or folded up towels. This doesn't have to be very high. If you would like a higher setting, you can certainly flip the block to another position or put more cushioning underneath. Otherwise, you can just relax into this posture for a few breaths. To come out of this posture, simply roll over to one side off of your block or support and remove that from underneath you. Come back into constructive rest with the soles of the feet on the mat. And then when you're ready, roll over to one side and make your way onto your belly. We're going to come into Sphinx pose. And I'd actually like you to use some support under the belly for this. So I'm going to use my blanket and fold this into 3 so I have a little bit of height here. So bring that. That's going to sit underneath the abdomen, just above the hip bones. This allows you some support so that you're not getting a kinky bend in your back, you're not getting a sharp bend in the back. You can bring the elbows under the shoulders, the palms of the hands onto the mat. Take the shoulder blades back and down. Lift the ears away from the shoulders. Lift the heart gently forward. And then just relax into this. Few breaths here. Allow the breath to be smooth and easy, in and out through the nostrils. And then lower the forehead down to the stacked hands and rest here for a moment. Allowing the spine to neutralize, and the knees, windshield wipe the legs from side to side. the feet back down, bring the hands under the shoulders, press into the mat. Take your blanket aside and press back into child pose. Take the knees wide to the mat, toes together, tailbone towards the heels, and press back into a child pose. Whichever version feels good for you. Your hands under the shoulders, press into the mat, and make your way up onto a seat on your blanket or a block, whatever you have handy here. Find your alignment in your seat with the shoulders lining up over the hips. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale the arms overhead, look up to the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll do that one more time. Sweep the arms out to the side this time. Reach them overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Come to tabletop on the hands and knees. Feel free to put some cushioning under the knees. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Spread the fingers wide. Extend the right leg out behind you and lift it up, and extend the left arm forward, reaching left fingers and right toes away from each other. Take an inhale, exhale, release the hand down and then the leg. Stand the left leg back up behind, lift it up. Reach the right arm forward. Extending right fingers and left toes away from each other. Place the right hand down and left knee down. From your tabletop position, walk the hands back and press yourself up to standing. You can put your blanket aside. Make your way to stand in Tadasana. Find the four corners of the feet. Feet are parallel, about hip distance apart. Find that energetic lengthening through the body, all the way up through the crown of the head. Bring the arms out to the sides. Notice if you're leaning forward or back. See if you can find a center spot here. Inhale the right arm overhead and exhale to tip over to the left. Inhale both arms overhead, exhale to tip over to the right. Inhale both the arms overhead, exhale, tip over to the left. Inhale overhead and tip over to the right. Inhale overhead, exhale, hands to heart center. Come to face the short edge of your mat and step the right foot back. So you have a sort of a pyramid shape or triangle shape with the legs. Take the hands to the hips. Maybe take your stance, have your stance comfortable. So if you need to open the feet away from each other a little more, that's fine. Notice what's going on in the pelvis, in the ribs. Notice if the back is arching, see if you can hug the belly in. Allow the tailbone to move towards the mat and square the hips to the front of the mat. Lengthen the spine, tuck the chin slightly down. Take an inhale. On the exhale, you're going to fold from the crease of the hip here. So inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold, and you're just going to go as far as feels comfortable. So let's only go about halfway here. And then inhale back up. Extend the arms overhead. Notice what's going on in the pelvis and the ribs. See if you can keep them in line. And bring the hands down to the hips. Step forward, the right foot to meet the left. Find your Tadasana. Bring hands to the hips. Step the left foot back. Again, find your comfortable stance here. Square the hips to the front. Lengthen the spine. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, take a halfway fold. Keep the spine long and strong here. Hug the belly in. Keep that strength in the belly, in the spine, in the back. Inhale back up. Reach the arms overhead. Notice your alignment. Notice if you're leaning forward or back. See if you can find that neutral center spot. Take the hands back down to the hips. Step left foot forward to meet the right. And make your way back down onto the mat. Have your strap with you when you come down to the mat. So come to lay down in constructive rest. Find where it's comfortable, feet on the mat, knees are bent. Take your strap and place it on the ball of the right foot and press that foot away from you. Heel is reaching up to the sky. Foot is flexed. Allow the right hip to be heavy into the mat. Allow the shoulder blades to relax into the mat. Take a few breaths here, in and out of the nostrils. Take an inhale and exhale, release that down. Bring that foot to the mat. Take a breath in and out in constructive rest. And then extend the left leg up, bring the strap to the ball of the left foot. Flex the foot, press the heel away, hip heavy into the mat. Shoulder blades moving towards the mat. One more inhale, exhale, release that down, put the strap off to the side. Hug the knees into the chest. Release the knees, take the arms out to the sides, bend the elbows so they're 90 degrees. Take an inhale, exhale, lower the legs over to the left. Connect with your breath. Inhale back to center, and exhale the legs to the other side. Inhale back to center and set yourself up for your Shavasana, so you can stretch the legs out long here if that feels best for you. Bring the arms alongside the body, palms facing up. If you want, you can put something under the knees to have a slight bend in the knees. Or you can just bend the knees and stay in constructive rest. If you're doing that, bring the feet wide to the mat and allow the knees to fall in towards each other. Allow the shoulders to relax into the mat. Allow the face to relax. Connect with the breath in and out through the nostrils. And simply surrender to the ground beneath you. Begin to deepen the breath. Invite some movement into the body, perhaps wiggling the fingers and toes. Bend the knees, hug the knees into the chest, rock around. Maybe move the head from side to side. When you're ready, roll over to one side and make your way up to a seat. Bring hands to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and thank yourself for this practice.